What's going on, YouTube? Is Donnie B all day? Yeah, don't be a wimp. Be a jerk. Yeah, SpongeBob. All right, so listen, I'm bringing you something today. Really, really nice. This is Cold Steel's Drop Forged Hunter. Drop Forged Hunter. I think there's a D on the end of there. I think. Yeah, Drop Forged Hunter, not Drop Forge Hunter. So we're going to go over this, man. This thing retails at around 60 bucks. You can always find them cheaper, but that's where it retails. And first things first, we're going to go over the sheath. It's one of those Secure sheaths that they do. Plenty of lashing points, plenty of tie down points, plenty of strap points. It is ambidextrous. I already moved mine. No, I didn't move mine yet to the left. I thought I did. I didn't. Nice sheath. As always, these things just rock. This is, while it's crazy strong, and it does have the ability to come on and off without having to take on and off the belt, which I do like. One thing I don't like is just how it flops over like that, because if you're wearing it, you have to, you know what I mean, really keep it from doing that. However, being as short as it is, when you are wearing it, it's never going to flop over. It never really matters because it's not all over the place. And you don't have to worry about the blade falling out because it's in there. So even if it's unstrapped, the worst that's going to happen, this isn't going to happen because you're going to have a leg there, or it's going to have a little bit of wobble. You know what I mean? But not much, because it's pretty secure this way, just not this way. So as long as you have a leg there, you're good. So all in all, the sheath isn't bad, right? The sheath's not bad. These are just good. I like the fact that you can adjust it up, down. I can make it crooked if I want by putting one screw in here and leaving one screw there, so I can actually slant it. There's different ways to carry it, and I love that it's ambidextrous. Let's get into the blade before I end up blah, blah, blahing. So basically, this is like a mini axe when it comes to just going through wood. It's a really, really good little hunting knife. We are at 5 millimeters thick on this guy. The blade length is 4 inches. The handle is 4 5/8. The steel is 52-100 high carbon. Overall, it is 8 5/8. And the coating is gray Teflon. That's what it's called. Quality, superb. Typical cold steel knife. You can just see it's just steel. That's what you're getting. You're getting a piece of comfortable to hold steel. And I like that. Now, the question is are you getting sharp steel? Look at this. Oh, I'm not. How can you look at that? I'm not even showing you. Okay, see that patch right there? Look how smooth that is. That is baby's butt smooth. I just took off an entire patch. I'm going to look stupid all day long. But man, is this thing sharp. I mean, it is sharp. So sharp. Let's see, right on the blade, we have that it's 52-100. What's that say right there? Drop Forged Hunter, so it actually has the name with the little center mass sight. And the reason you have a gun sight on a knife is because it's a hunter. So when you're out hunting, you use this after you shoot that deer or that elk or that bear or that cricket. You can skin with this thing. You could just take it all down, take all the legs off, take the eyes out if you want, anything you want to do. I mean, this little knife right here, whew, it might be small, but it is big, right? This is just an awesome blade. Does have a lanyard hole. A lot of people, if you're not into the drop forged solid handle, if you work in cold environments, you don't have gloves, you can cord wrap this, or you can athletic tape it. It's like the hockey stick tape, or you use on baseball bats. Just athletic tape, because you can push it into there and really form it in there nice. But it'll give you a good grip, and B, if you're in a cold climate or a wet climate, it'll give you exactly what you want to prevent your hand from freezing. But just like this, it's awesome. This little groove right here fits where your callus area is, and then my fingers just go right into it and hit that upper lip, and I get such a secure grip on this thing. It's crazy. So reverse grip, it's the same thing. Callus, fingertips, fits in perfect. I'm not losing that if I need it. Just awesome. Not going to spend a lot of time inside talking about it. We're going to go right outside and we're going to see how this thing performs. And by that bald spot in my arm, I can tell you right now, it's going to perform pretty sharply. So let's go outside and do that. All right, so it's a small knife. Let's see if it falls big. We'll do the 4-foot drop. Hoo-wee, hoo-wee. 4 feet again, and that's no problem. Now, normally I do a hard downward throw to test to see if anything's going to loosen, like scales or handguards. There's none. So, oh my gosh, that bite is incredible. So I really don't need to. Let's get a couple little pries in here. And I can tell you right off the bat, like jamming it hard into something, which is not made to do. You're not supposed to jam it. You can really feel the impact from, the steel with nothing there. You can absolutely feel it. But again, your job isn't to do it. Oh, God, I get stuck in the wood. Your job isn't to do that into a block of wood. So that's that. Tip still looks good. Everything still looks right. Let's do a push cut here. I literally went to push and it just went, nah, forget it. I'll do it for you. That's sharp. That's the fastest any knife I've ever used cruised through that nylon rope. That was incredibly sharp. Let's see, got a little piece of hard vacuum cleaner hose here. This is going to be sweet. Look at this. I just know going into it that it's going to be sweet. Woo, I'm running out of finger room here. That's just nice. That's just nice. What I want to do is I have a nice big fat piece. I'm going to double it up and try to just push through, if I can, push through both sides at the same time so we can double it up here. And holy mackerel, that was simple. If it had better balance, it would have been even nicer. Now I want to go the long way and just see how, look at that. So easy. Holy moly. You got the old soccer ball. Let's pick a spot that I haven't used yet. Wow. It starts going through before I add the pressure. Look at that. That went through the soccer ball, through the rubber liner, everything. So now let's see. We'll find this area is folded, so there's 4 layers. 4 layers of soccer ball right here, and this is where the inside, that's where the air valve is, so it's a little nice thick rubber. Oh my gosh. That was just nice. That is nice. This thing, man, this thing's ridiculous. I don't have a lot to play with over here, so we're gonna have to go somewhere else and play. I just totally whiffed on that. Let's see. Let's go over there. Let's go over there with some wood. It is a gorgeous day today. All right, so I've got this vine that it's pretty tough. It's pretty, okay, here we go. Nice thicker part. You can see I am muscling it, right? Trying to break it. That's pretty good. It's vine. So let's see. All right, I got Roscoe breathing in my face. All right, there's part. Let's see if we can't get through multiple layers and with ease. Let's see if we can skin this thing. Look at that. It's just making paper. That's pretty sweet. But look at that. Look at how clean that is, right? And here's something, if you ever tried something this skinny and flimsy, take a knife and just go like that. That's how you know your knife is sharp. Because normally what would happen if I wasn't using a really sharp knife, it would do this. It would bend, right? I'm using the spine. It would just bend. But to be able to hold it there and not swing it, just hold it and then quickly go like that. And you can see, look at how perfect. That's a slice. That's not a break, right? I didn't crack it or anything like that. That's sliced through. That right there, that's a sharp knife. You take a little tiny thing like this, and not a twig. You need something that can bend, something that's malleable. Look at this. You use something like that and just hold it and slice it and get no breaks, no you know, stuff dangling off the end, just clean, that shows you how sharp that is. I guarantee it. Try it with something that you have laying around. Take a couple different knives out and see how they do with something like that, a piece of vine. Holy crap, that was pretty sweet. Let's keep going. All right, so obviously by the size of it, you can see that it's not a chopper. It's 4 inches, right? Not made for chopping, but we're gonna do a little chopping with it anyway. Hopefully we can get out of the blur. There we go. Let's see how much wood we can just, there's already 2 spots here. We're gonna try and take out this middle chunk right here. Well, it's not a chopper, but I think the people at Cold Steel lied about that, because 4 inches and it's doing more damage than I did with an 8-inch blade. This thing, the thing is, it's so sharp, and just that little edge there, that much edge. Look at this, holding it solid. It's just, I mean, the amount of flakes that are just popping off, it's just incredible. There's so many. This is awesome. This is awesome. Look at this. It's literally just taking apart this wood without issue, without problem. It's not a chopper, guys. That, I mean, I don't know how better. It's just a crazy, crazy edge. And it's such a solid knife. Look at this. Look at this. Let's see. A little bow drill action here. Oh my goodness. So this knife is a do-all, I'm telling you. Let's see, we'll knock off these little pieces right here. Cold Steel. Gosh, I love them. All right, so we got that there. Let's get off the rest of them while we're here. How easy that goes. All right, let's see. Whew. Man, just getting right under the skin, and that's it, nothing else. You can see how wet it is and shiny under there. I don't know if you can, but I can. We'll make sure both dogs are still in the yard. I see one. Hey, where's Roscoe? He's somewhere around here. I'll have to chase him later. All right, so let's see here. Oh, man. Man alive. Whatever that means. Uh-oh. Look at that. Look at that. So fine. So fine. All right, little kitchen prep chops. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think that's going to ever be a problem with this knife. I mean, ever. Let's see, we got some harder wood here. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Guys, this knife is a cruiser. Bam. Bam. Hooty doody. All right. Let me press pause. We'll readjust. I'll find that damn dog. All right. I have you guys balanced pretty lightly. Hopefully you'll stay. What I want to do is a little baton work right here. Some nice sticky, crappy pine. Let's see. Wow, that's easy. That's easy. So that was literally just breezing right through. Literally. Just, I mean, easy. Easy. Let's do a couple notches here. Wow. Wow. The bite on even just that. Just a notch. I'm going to make a big one too. And really, really show this thing off. Look at that. That was just a push cut to make that notch. Let's make a square notch, the old Lincoln log notch. I use these a lot. I love a good Lincoln log notch. Oh yeah. So easy to put pieces together when you need to. Look at this, man. Look at this. This thing. This is a camper's dream, especially if you're out there hunting and camping and not just one or the other. To be able to have a knife that will just help you do everything. I'm really making a big notch here. That's what you want. You want a knife that's just like a do-all. And man, I'm getting sappy. And this knife is one of those knives. Man, it's just crazy good. I had to walk out of the trees. I see one dog. The other one doesn't usually run away, so he's got to be around here somewhere. But man, so far look at that little curly it took on accident. That thing, I made a curly on accident. It's so good. It's just one of those knives that you can bang around all day, and you're not going to put a dent in it. You're not going to put a dent in it. Look at this with a sappy edge. Let's see, we'll put you down right here. The edge is full of sap. Let's see. I banged it around, and once again, let's see. Look at that patch right there. That bald patch. It's just so sharp. I mean, so sharp. Holy crap. What are you doing, Groove Boy? What are you doing, Groove Boy? Let's see. Oh, he has no idea what I'm talking about. Although half the time I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's have a little fun. Let's have a little fun. We already know it's sharp. We already know it's freaking virtually indestructible. Let's see how it flies. Let's give it a quick 5-yarder. First, let me miss, because I want to show you that it can take a side shot. I gotta figure this thing out. Oh, that hit perfectly. It hit perfectly, but it hit inside the hole. All right, let's try to go around the hole. And I don't want to hear that's what she said. Oh, that was right there. All right, I'm failing, you guys. I'm failing. I'm hitting it where I want to hit it too. Oh. Guys, that's every shot except the first one hit the tip. This one went right in, and then it took a little chunk out of the wood instead of staying. Guys, I cannot describe to you how many fails. This is tipping right here. Actually tipping right here. I can literally follow it. There's my tip. There's my tip. Look at that. Now, yeah, I leave it there and it stays. When I did it, I think the wood is getting so fragile that when it's hitting the wood, it's just kind of cracking and it's not staying. All right, I gotta show you. I gotta show you because this is funny to me. That right there is what happens. See how the wood is lifted? It went in, but it lifted the wood so it wouldn't stay. Right here, right here, right here. All those are tip in, right? This is it. The problem is it's going in and then popping out. We got to get one to stay. This thing's throwing deadly. I mean, it's right where it needs to be. For some reason, it just doesn't want to stay. This is going to be the worst throwing video ever. Here's another one right here. It hit in the tip and it lifted the wood. I think I need a new piece of wood over here. All right. All right. So what I did is oh man, it's in there. I changed the angle. So when I was throwing it first, it was hitting this way. So I had to change how I threw it so it hit this way and go in between the grains, because going wide against it, it was just bouncing out. But every one of them, except the very first throw, every single one of them was on the tip. Those are all good throws. Bad wood. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You guys saw it. It's proof. Proof is in the pudding. Pudding. All right, so the Drop Forged Hunter by Cold Steel. It's a short knife, short video, but man, I'll tell you what. Everything you need to know is right there. Is it sharp? Yeah. Is it strong? Yeah. Does it fly? Yeah. Does it have a good sheath? Yeah. Is it good looking? Yeah. Man, this thing is done right. Is it shaped right? Yeah, this thing has got a great shape. Great shape. It fits the hand perfect. I mean, I can't find one negative thing. Like, it's not one of those, like when I look at some K-bars and I go, oh man, this is great. And then I either don't like the sheath or I don't like the grip or something like that. This one, there isn't a single thing. Not even the blade shape. That spear point there, that's kind of like a drop point. It's just awesome. It's got a full flat grind. I love it. It's just everything about this thing. Everything about this thing just works. You know what I mean? Like their design studio, when they brought this one in, and somebody said, "Hey, what about this? How about we make one like this?" That guy should get a raise, man. He knows what he's talking about. This is an absolute knife. It is a knife. 4-inch blade, and this thing is a knife. It is an everyday carry type knife, and it's good for every task. I could use this from the kitchen to the forest to the game preserve. Hell, I could bring this to the bathroom. This thing is just awesome. What a great piece, man. The cold steel drop forged hunter is done right. I mean, look how thick it is all the way to the tip. Just so good looking. So good looking, man. This thing is built to last, and last it will. I guarantee it. I haven't done anything with it really outside of open up a couple boxes before I came out here, because I hadn't tested it yet, so I didn't want to go crazy and deform the edge, because I wanted to show you exactly what it was. And so, I mean, this is the edge mostly new. Mostly new. It's been used a little, and it still comes razor sharp. I bang into some sappy woods, and it's razor sharp. Just a really, really good knife. Really, really good knife. It is awesome. And I am Donnie B all day. Until next knife.